Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we are here for My Hero Academia.
Yes.
This is going to get more and more ridiculous as we go on, but I am really enjoying that I enjoy a shonen again.
Yes, the hype is real.
The hype is really real.
Oh, yeah.
Even though we're doing like 2v2 team fight battles with like snail crawl pacing, I get it. They have so many characters.
Yeah.
They got so much stuff.
And the early story times, those are some of the most cherished moments looking back. Like,
Yep.
let's be real here.
Right, and they're going to keep referring back to them constantly.
Yes.
But every once in a while, they'll add something into the refer back to
Right.
group, which would be good. But yeah, this is part 2, effectively, of the team fight episode, mostly focused on Deku, Bakugo,
Bakugo.
Uraraka, and Ida. Pardon me if I butchered any of the names. I know I butchered Uraraka's name at least a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Who knows?
bad.
He might have butchered it again.
Yeah,
So.
probably.
Um,
All right. Anything you're excited for in terms of the main characters and or the side characters?
I am really excited to, I mentioned this in the last video, but see that invisible person.
Yes.
See the invisible person.
we know it's probably a girl.
Right. And then the other thing I'm really interested in is to see the development and stuff, specifically for Mr. Bakugo himself.
Bakugo.
Because so far he's been sort of like the easy-to-grasp, one-dimensional character, so that, you know, we sort of know who he is, right? We can fit him in that box.
Sure. He's a dick.
Well, yes. But I feel like very soon that is going to be something that is expounded upon to make him
I agree.
more of like a Zuko likable character.
But I don't
you
think
know?
it's going to go that far in the first season. I think if anything, they're just going to have a
Probably
couple
not.
moments where he will realize, you know what? I can't be a jerk to everyone. It's not
Right.
going to work out.
No, it doesn't.
I need to cool down a little bit. Maybe get more focused on thinking versus just charging in and blowing up stuff.
Bettering himself, maybe.
He might also lose really badly in this team fight, and that might make him really reevaluate his status as the big fish in the small pond.
Yeah.
He's like, okay,
Yeah.
I am a fish, and I am a big fish, but I'm now in the
very-
ocean.
Yeah.
And there's some other fish in the sea. There's always a bigger fish.
Yes.
Yeah. But without further ado, let's just get right into this.
Oh, yeah.
家が近所だったってことで、僕とかっちゃんは幼馴染だ。
Ah, you might be right. Backstory right off the get-go. Right off the deck-go.
Oh, my gosh.
Kill the enemy.
何でもやればできてしまうタイプで、
What are they
大
doing?
将の乱暴者。よしあしはともかく、自信に満ちたかっちゃんの背中は、僕にとってかっこいいものだった。
Yeah.
けれど、個性が発現してからは、それが悪い方向へ加速した。
But don't they show up when you're 4? Jeez. From 4 he accelerated down the wrong path?
Yeah. Developed a bit of a superiority complex.
生まれながらに平等じゃない。これは弱い4歳にしてみんなが知る。浦中さん、行って。よそ見か、余裕だな。確保証明の。ノートナンバー10、18ページ。イレーザーヘッドの技を生で見られてよかった。
Cool. I like it.
Yeah.
焦ってまた右の大振り。当たり。されたんだ。待てこらてく。簡単には間合いに潜り込めないぞ。作戦立てなきゃ。
That's gotta be so frustrating.
俺を騙してたんだろ。楽しかったか絶対。
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about it.
Right.
Right.
俺の方が上だからよ。
Usually when people say that often, it's like it's because they don't believe it. So we might really see the inferiority complex come out. Yeah.
僕がうららかさんと言ってたらその展開になるし、二人ここでかっちゃんとやり合っても時間切れが怖い。これでいい。あとはうららかさんが角と飯田君を見つけ次第、僕も向かって2対1。これが勝ち筋。僕がかっちゃんに勝つってのが前提の話だけど。
Yeah.
大丈夫。
Could always just waste one arm, you know?
His palms?
I guess that's where the explosions are coming from.
But is that it? Like he can't do explosions out of anything else? Yeah.
でっかいだ。グー、おめえ本当に何もできねえな。デクは？ゼロかい。
Wow.
なんでできねえの？おお、すっげえ。いいな、かっけえ。いやー、これはまたすごい個性だな。本当。
Everyone's showering him with the praise that basically is making him believe that how amazing he is. Yeah.
俺よりすごくない。デクって個性がないんだって。本当に？無個性って言うんだって。だって。気にすることないわよ、イズクくん。デクがいっちゃんすごくない。君が助けを求める顔してた。
Right. Yep. It reminds him of. Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how this fight goes.
Oh! Ha! He's just so into it.
Yeah. Watch, she's gonna sneak up and get to the bomb while he's thinking about that.
She laughed and spoiled her intro. What? Oh my god!
Wow.
He's actually really smart,
but he's totally like overthinking it.
Right. Oh, this is fantastic. All she has to do is touch Ida, though.
Or touch herself, you know, just psh, and then she can like jump all around the room.
Music's going. Oh, okay. That's how it works.
He can load it into.
Jeez. That's a bit too far, buddy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I mean, it's pretty cool, though.
If not for superhero inertia blocking powers, he would be dead right now.
He's just gonna move it.
Yep, there you go. That,
that's really smart.
テク君頑張ってるのに。
浦中さん状況は。また虫けが。すっげえな。
Don't ignore the shonen protagonist. I mean, antagonist.
いや
中断させねえ程度にぶっ飛ばしてね。当たんなきゃ死なねえよ。
妙な部分で冷静ではある。身内というかなんというか。
Oh, his music.
ともかく爆豪少年、次それ撃ったら強制終了で君らの負けとする。
ダメだ、避けられない。反撃タイミングここ。
Oh, that was really smart.
考えるタイプには見えねえが意外と繊細だな。
どういうことだ。
目くらましを兼ねた爆破で軌道変更、そして即座にもう一回。
完成を殺しつつ有効度を加えるには左右の爆破力を微調整しなきゃなりま
yes,
せんし。
all the exposition to
Right,
explain
right, right.
what he
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
exactly.
exactly. We got it
Yeah.
in the couple seconds and stuff. Yeah, that's a shonen for you. Oh,
That
that's
was pretty
that's like
cool.
straight out of Ruby.
Yeah.
Having explosions to strengthen your swings.
考える暇もくれないつもりだ。やっぱりダメだ。強い。もう使うしか。
I wonder if he could just use All Might's power just to get to the bomb
なんで個性
and just forego defeating them completely.
No, I think he's lining up something because he told Uraraka to go to the pillar by the window.
Right.
そうやって俺を舐めてたんかてめえは。
Oh, wow.
違うよ。
Tell him.
君がすごい人だから勝ちたいんじゃないか。勝って燃えたいんじゃないかバカ野郎。その面やめろや。
And here we go.
デトロイト。やばそうだってこれ。先生。
And wait, they're not going to end the episode right when they're
No, no. There's still more time.
No way.
まだ到底かなわない。
Wait.
でも
Oh, he's not even gonna hit him. He's just gonna.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! And the. Yep. Yep.
Oh, I thought she was going to just throw it.
No! Yeah.
鼻からてめえ。やっぱ舐めてんじゃねえか。使わないつもりだった。
Right, because I don't want to hurt you.
使えないから。体が衝撃に耐えられないから。相沢先生にも言われてた。だけど。
Oh, and he just ate the hit on his other arm.
思いつかなかった。
So we have to determine this is too dangerous, so we're not going to do any more of these.
Yeah, exactly.
Hero chi.
That was a good episode.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking that they're taking time to really delve deep into the relationships of the main characters.
That's
rather
true.
than just spreading thin amongst all the other characters with exposition. Even though they did have that funny little moment of exposition where they're explaining, oh wow, the fight. Yeah,
Look at what Bakugo just
look at
did.
what Bakugo just did. And then they had him do something very similar to that afterwards. So my
Right.
hope is that
They'll basically
They'll never
say, like,
repeat
pay
themselves.
attention. Right. And then,
But the fight was good. I appreciate that Uraraka was very important in making the fight not just be about Deku and Bakugo.
Yeah. I loved how they used the massive piece of debris to then make it not have gravity. Like, that was great.
Yeah, I thought she was going to clobber Ito with it. I'm like, geez, he's dead.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. If she's making it lighter, she is actually fundamentally making it lighter for everyone.
Well, no, because she's making it so that gravity doesn't affect it, so she can lift it, right?
Oh my gosh,
But it would still have
that's
the same.
such a busted quirk if you think about it. Like the amount of terrifying potential that has.
Right.
Like Jacob and I were making a long time ago this superheroes ability type game, but the point is that we thought about the idea of gravity manipulation, and it's like, no, that's like super insanely overpowered. Even though hers has to be with touching,
and it's like all these limitations.
There's a stress buildup on her body if she's floating something or changing the gravity effect on something for too long. But if she just hones it and gets it stronger,
she could do some pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, I'd be kind of terrified for her opponents after a certain point.
Yeah.
But we didn't see anyone else fight. They just basically concluded with good finality the Deku and Bakugo fight. And I'm going to call him Bakugo as well, Jacob. That's just a perfect name for him.
And I hope... now, I am very much looking forward to them getting into all the side characters. Mm-hmm. Given that this is a 12-episode season and that was episode 7, I hope that they don't do any more of those fights. Because in something because they don't have the time, right?
They don't have the time. So what they need to focus on now is more opportunity for the side characters to maybe do something. Like let them have something to where they can at least show off their quirk. And the only way to do that seems like some kind of larger scale training kind of thing where you just bring everyone in and it's like a
either that or something like Ruby happens and the school gets attacked or something like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. One of the things that they do need to do though is go into maybe the fundamentals of some of the main characters a little bit more. I feel like they could solidify Bakugo's character a little bit more.
Yes.
They could solidify also the relationship between Deku and Bakugo more. And then also we need to have a little bit more All Might stuff. Like we need to know.
Yeah, because the stuff he got early on was amazing.
The stuff he got early on was fantastic, but we need to know like how much time does he have left? What kind of things does he need Deku to kind of learn so that he can be ready to take on the position of the symbol of peace. And from that standpoint, what does it mean for this power to be transferred? I know that's probably not going to be talked about, in this season or even I don't know when, but it's like I feel like that's something really, really big because when you think about it, it feels a lot like Avatar, kind of the passing down of the power from all the previous generations of Avatars.
He has to learn how to use it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, why? Why is there even a need for such a powerful
to
quirk?
Exist?
combination. Yeah.
Well,
like,
why not? I mean,
I know,
like,
but like, wouldn't that have some serious potential for it to go wrong?
Well, that's why it's probably important that you know, get it to the right person, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean,
or maybe the villains are getting more powerful as a way, like, you know, because of All Might.
Yeah, but I feel like having that much power stored up into one person puts things into a single point of failure thing.
You've always wanted the Dark Avatar thing.
I've always wanted the Dark Avatar, and one of the things that I've just been thinking about this show is it's hitting all the points of a typical shonen, right? Mm-hmm. It's doing them all, but it's executing them so well. Like,
yeah,
it's just not missing a beat. But with this character dynamic being very much a brothers forced against each other, but they're like doing this all in the beginning, I'm feeling like that's not actually, because I used to think Bakugo is going to be some super villain in the future, but now I'm thinking like, no, they're going to make him sympathetic at some point.
And I hope they do that soon, because they've already like made it very, very clear just all the turmoil and angst and everything that he has.
Yeah.
So now it's time to start having the deviations from that, because we will be able to notice those now, since they've clearly established the kind of person he is.
Right. So then when he does start to develop, we'll feel the more for it, just like we felt so much for Deku when he was dealing with all the bullying and crap.
Right. Exactly.
From Bakugo. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more development for, I don't know, like Uraraka and Ida.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit more, just to separate them from the rest of the class.
Right. Yeah, to show that they're like main side characters.
Yeah, let's get into their motivation. So Ida talked a little bit about his family and not wanting to dishonor them in this
episode.
That's true. So like maybe he's on like a prove himself spree. Like he has to
I can totally see that.
Yeah, he has to fit some kind of position. But I don't know anything why Uraraka wants to be a hero and
that's
stuff.
True.
But that's such a good question they can get asked. So if they have more really good, I feel like this show does dialogue really well. Like a couple times they slip up, but like when they really want to do dialogue, they do it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
And I would love to see another side to Uraraka and Ida. Like show them have more serious or more emotional moments, not just sad or something, but
or funny or whatever.
Yeah, stuff like that. Other than that, I would love to see fights, but let's not have them be as slow paced as this.
Yes,
because they don't need to be. Let's have like so they have to have everyone do a 2v2 type thing. I mean, maybe they don't. But what if they just had everyone just, boom, they showed everyone use their quirks once.
Right.
That'd be cool, because then we could get to know what their quirks are, and they could get it all over with.
Well, and we kind of already have seen them use their quirks, so we might not...
Kind of,
but not really.
But I want to see the bird guy.
Yeah.
I want to see him use his quirk. Why is he a bird?
Yeah.
Why does he have some kind of shadow thing in the intro?
Yep.
These are things I need to know. And then we have Song of Ice and Fire, or Zuko.
Yeah. And we have Miss Invisible.
We have Miss Invisible. We have that guy with 6 arms with bat wings in between them or something. We got the guy with purple balls on his head.
Yeah. How the heck that
I love the character designs, but we need to find some convenient way in the story for them to all at least show us what they can do.
Yes. Because like with great character designs like this, one of the reasons those are so great is because it allows them to communicate stuff to you without actually doing exposition.
Right.
They can just show you.
They just have a few seconds of screen time.
Right. They just have a few seconds of screen time, and that's good. You've gotten a very clear idea of sort of who they are. You know, you need to see more, but you've got a good starting point. And I feel like that's the next step that they need to take with the fights. Because maybe it's just because we've watched Ruby and we got used to that.
Yep.
But like having that thing where you don't necessarily have to explain it, you can just show them do it, and you'll start to understand, right?
Right. If anything, you can explain the pro and con of their quirk.
Yeah.
Like just say what it is, and we'll just kind of let it go at that. Like,
because like I mean, you don't need to explain like the stuff that Bakugo was doing with like the explosions and like swinging around and stuff. Like like that was cool. Like
but that's the other thing I have to remember, that this is a shonen.
Yes,
it's marketed for a slightly younger audience.
That's true.
And that's how most of them start generally.
Yeah,
and
sure.
maybe in the future they
won't need that as much.
Yeah, they'll respect the viewer's ability to kind of pick up information.
Right.
Or just the fact that the viewers will go and rewatch the episode if they don't get it. Like, come on.
Sure.
We do that.
I mean, this is a very rewatchable show.
It is a very rewatchable show. Even the emotional side of it, like, I would totally feel the same feelings going back in through those scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, with nearly the exact same level of strength.
Yeah.
Because they're just so good. They're like archetypal.
Just, yeah.
Like, I don't even know how to use that word right, but...
Archetype, right? I get it. Yeah.
I goofed. I don't know. But next episode, really excited for them basically to... Oh, you didn't watch the... Yeah, I watched the
I didn't.
thing. I can vouch for him. He put his headphones out and was like, nope, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited where the next episode will take these characters.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they actually have some arc to the season. Like, we get to see Deku by the end of the season prove that he's a worthy successor to All Might in all areas. Like, he does another thing that's very heroic. He uses his power effectively. He controls the power effectively.
Sure.
He becomes a symbol for his classmates, maybe.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I was thinking about, was the fact that Deku has this power. What's actually going to be his power is that, I think All Might have already mentioned it, but is the fact that he is going to be that inspiration for people.
Right.
And that's, I think, something that's really cool that this show can do.
Yes.
But yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can pick things up a little bit with the pacing, though.
I get the feeling that they will.
Yeah, I get the feeling that they will, too. We just need to take this a little bit of a lull in the middle. It's fine. All right, guys, this is super fun. Until next time, though, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.